boy El Nino Brown. I'm back in the building, you know what I mean? I'm trying to bring you the fantasy update. I'm about to put it to you for all three leagues. Going right now, let's just get right into the news because I'll apologize for my actions last week late. Steel City Boys 2-3 versus them Harlem Diplomats, who's currently now 2-3, 131-109. Third straight loss in the division for the Diplomats. Also, we up to 9 acquisitions already with only 15 to spare. Looking for a quarterback and a running back now because Schaub hasn't performing for me lately, so I don't even know how to play that one out. Going into week 6, I'm playing against the Chosen Ones, who's 4-1 right now. The defending champs, gift set might be set, and the Steel City Boys look to advance versus the G-Men, currently 1-4. Dougie needs to step his game up. We lost a close one to the Chosen Ones last week, 102-103. He could have took him out, but he couldn't. It's just a point short. It could have been a substitution, anything. You never know what's any given Sunday here. And how about that dog team right now? Yeah, I'm looking at them. They 5-0. They undefeated. You know, they're annihilating opponents by 30+ points each week. Took out the team of champions, currently 2-3, 129-98 without Peyton Manning to be exact. Next week is dog team 5-0 record versus the 1-4 Buckeyes, led by Sean Hill. That don't even make sense right there. Anyway, they suffered a blowout. The Buckeyes last suffered a blowout to the Hurricanes, who's now 2-3, 153-125. Next week, maybe Team of Champions can feel like a champ against them Canes. So we'll see how that plays out. Team Alpha 4-1, led by Knicks. Maybe the best wide receiver in fantasy football. If you care to disagree, you can holler at me at El Nino Brown at twitter.com so you can get that information. Took out the Skins West, led by Floyd, 118-103. Tim Alpha looks to go 5-1 versus them Slobberknockers, who's currently 2-3, who lost to Ray Rice and the ATL Skins, who's now 2-3. That's what I was talking about. The division is all 2-3. 132-119. Next week they face Skins West, who's also 3-2. Only a half game up. They will have bye week issues going into next week with Skins West with Carolina and Buffalo on buys. He's looking at his bench with running backs of only Westbrook and Maroney. So it's anybody's game right now. Anyway, we're going in the game over. Reservoir Dogs, who's currently 4-1, led by Phillip Rivers, tied in last week's game against the Cleveland Browns, who's now 1-4, but led by Garrard with a 102-102 tie. However, we had the points on the bench, let it down 35-28. Close one, but an L is an L, so just keep it moving like that, and that's how we do it. Next week, Browns will face the Mile High, who's also 2-3 right now, coming off a loss, led by Michael Bush. How often do you hear that name? You know what I mean, my peoples? I mean, shit, Michael Bush don't leave nothing. Anyway, you hear the name, but we'll see how we go. Versus True Black Diamond, who's 3-2, led by Sean Hill in this league, who was cut by the owner in both his leagues. Cav, we see what you're doing. I see you over there, baby. I see you, shotty. Trying to just get points from quarterbacks and cutting them on a week basis. We got you. Anyway, next week is to find out if the diamond is really real or if it was a blood diamond when they faced them Reservoir Dogs. Next, we got Go Blue, 3-2 right now, led by Romo. Handed Gittin Squad their first loss, who's now 4-1. That was 116-103 for first team. Tied with the first team, RD. Them Goons faced them Slobberknockers, who's 2-3, led by Chris Johnson, who came off handing AE Sports 3-2, who may have set a record with the fewest points scored in a game, 48-73. AE Sports will face Go Blue in a battle of the 3-2s. That's how we got it in this league on Game Over. We have 24 Karat Black, who's 0-5. Damn. Took another one from the Fancy Cats, who's 3-2, 124-93. And as the highlight zone look to get back to winning after suffering a close loss to Team Cecil, 3-2 right now, 122-119. Zone will face 24 Karat Black, and there's no 24 Karat in that because a team is looking for another loss as well. 3-2 battle for Cecil and the Fancy Cats. We'll see how they play it out. One gotta go 4-2, one gotta go 3-3. That's how you know how we do it over there. And that's the Game Over report. That's kind of breaking down your news in that league as well. Then in the GDFL league, we got the Hurricanes, which is led by Big John, who put a whooping on the Decepticons. That's me. We're both 2-3 after that loss. 200 to 159. Mars debuted as a Viking, led the way. Starscream, aka Scared of Miles Austin. I don't know what to do about. I don't even know why I said that, man. Anyway, the Canes will face Team Dickey 1-4, leading by Roddy Wright, who was coming off the loss to the Supreme Team 2-3, who had Malcolm Floyd 199.5 to 148.5. What we got here is they will mark to face the Nixon Knights, who's 4-1, who destroyed Team Envy. It was 3-2, 246.5 to 196.5. Team Envy will look to avenge that loss by facing Dog Team, who's 3-2, coming off a heartbreak loss to the Legion of Doom, who's Jamal's team, who's 3-2, who's 213.5 to 212.5. We'll see who's going to come out of this one next week. Who now takes the villain? I mean, I can't look with this new word right here. Hold on 1 second. I gotta pause the music for y'all real quick. Villainariness. Let me tell you what this means. Villainariness is basically when you have the Legion of Doom versus the Decepticons. It's nothing but bad guys. So this can't be nothing but a good fight. Anyway, this is what's gonna happen. Lex Luthor, I'm gonna take Megatron, I'm gonna transform him into that cannon, and I'm gonna blast you. That's how we gonna do that one. Anyway, now back to me. I want to apologize for my absence in week 4. I know I missed some of you plays. I know I missed a lot of injuries. You know, yeah, I missed a lot of people getting hurt. Going into next week, Jermichael Finley's out for the year. Mark Clayton's out for the year. Pickup should be Amidala in their place. Might want to look at picking up Kansas City's tight end, Tony Okikaku. I can't say his name, but you know what I'm talking about. So if you're feeling like you need a tight end right now, go grab that cat. If you feel like you need a wide receiver, go grab Danny Amidala. Look for Aaron Hernandez to step his game up now that Randy Moss is in Minnesota, who they just picked up Deion Branch, who said Jerome Harrison went from Cleveland for Mike Bell. Mike Bell went to Cleveland. So Jerome Harrison's in Philly right now. You got also, who else got traded? What's my man? Went to the Saints. Julius Jones right now went to the Saints. I mean, you got possible you got possible pickups to look at coming up, going through the fantasy weeks. Just wanted to give a shout out to my followers. You know, I love you people. Keep watching the show. We'll keep bringing it to you, and we'll keep bringing the heat every week. We'll keep talking that yang, and we'll keep it moving like that. And if you got any issues, holla at me at ElNinoBrown on Twitter.com, and I can reach out, and I'll reach out.